Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pakistan Institute of Corporate Governance's Investor Education Series. My name is Salha bin Hamid, and I am working as the Head of Director and Training Development at the PICG. Today, we're going to learn about director duties, responsibilities, and powers. In any company or organization, directors have critical responsibility to ensure effective governance and ethical conduct. These slides outline four key duties. Duty of loyalty. Directors must prioritize the company's interests over their own, avoiding conflicts of interest. Duty of skill and care. Directors are expected to perform their roles with the necessary competence and diligence. Duty of disclosure. Transparency is crucial. Directors must disclose any relevant information to stakeholders, and fourthly, duty to act within powers. They must operate within the authority granted by the company's governing documents and laws. These duties are interconnected, emphasizing the comprehensive nature of a director's role in maintaining corporate integrity and accountability. Fiduciary duty is a special responsibility that people in charge of a company have. They need to make sure they always do what's best for the company and the people who care. First, they must act in good faith. This means they should always try to help the company and its stakeholders, like investors and employees. Second, they need to avoid conflicts of interest. This means they shouldn't do anything that could hurt the company or benefit themselves unfairly. Third, they must stay informed. They should know all the important information about the company so they can make smart decisions. Lastly, they need to disclose information. This means they should share important details of the company's finances and other matters with everyone who needs to know. By following these rules, directors help build trust and keep the company running smoothly. It's all about being honest and responsible. Directors must act with integrity, honesty, and fairly for the benefit of all shareholders. Director must act within their powers and promote the company's success. Directors must exercise independent judgment with reasonable care, diligence, and skill. Reasonable based on knowledge, skills, and experience the director can reasonably be expected to have. Duty of care may be higher for professionals where matter under consideration is relevant to their skills. These are the director duties and responsibilities under Section 204 of Companies Act. Subject to the provision of this Act, a director of a company shall act in accordance with the articles of the company. A director of a company shall act in good faith in order to promote the objects of the company for the benefit of its members as a whole and in the best interest of the company, its employees, the shareholders, the community, and for the protection of the environment. A director of a company shall discharge his duties with due and reasonable care, skill, and diligence, and shall exercise independent judgment. A director of a company shall not involve in a situation in which he may have a direct or indirect interest that conflicts or possibly may conflict with the interests of a company. Director of a company shall not achieve or attempt to achieve any undue gain or advantage either to himself or to his relatives, partners, or associates, and if such director is found guilty of making any undue gain, he shall be able to pay an amount equal to the gain to the company. A director of a company shall not assign his office, and any assignment so made shall be void. In addition to the preceding subsections, the Commission may provide for the extent of duties and role of directors as may be specified. Any breach of duty, default, or negligence by a director in contravention of the articles of the company or any of its policies or decisions of the board may be ratified by the company through a special resolution, and the Commission may impose any restriction as may be specified. And finally, without prejudice to any other action that may be taken under this Act or any other law, any contravention or default in complying with requirements of this section shall be an offence liable to a penalty of level 1 and the standard scale. So you see, fiduciary duties and responsibilities are important, and lack of compliance can even result in penalties. Now let's explore a few legal provisions about powers and duties of the director. Section 47 says that directors are in charge of managing the company's expenses, especially those related to promoting and registering the company. It's like making sure all the money spent to start and advertise the company is handled properly. Next, we have Section 49. It is about how a company can raise or borrow money. It says that directors can't make big financial decisions like borrowing a lot of money without getting approval from the shareholders during the general meeting. This ensures that everyone who has a stake in a company gets a say in important financial matters. As per Section 48, directors can also appoint a chief executive, and as per Section 50, a director must comply with the Companies Act and all other statutory provisions. As per common law, directors are supposed to have basic knowledge, basis of power, basis of law, the board structure and processes. They're supposed to also have knowledge of the business, purpose and aims as set out in the business plan, and the structure, culture, management, and people. They are also supposed to be financially literate, how the company is financed, annual accounts, including balance sheet, profit and loss, and cash flow statement, and strength of financial controls. This is because, in their capacities, directors are supposed to recommend or sign off these financial statements. Directors shall have access to all the information. They are to be reimbursed for the expenses incurred. They shall discharge their duties without interference from co-directors, attend and participate in board meetings. They can obtain outside advice if necessary. They can delegate their work to staff or committees, and they receive all relevant notices. This has been a summary of the duties and rights of a director as per Pakistani corporate law. I hope this will help us all understand what we should be expecting from our directors and what the directors should be expecting from the companies they represent. Thank you so much.